Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of Dr. Twisted's Toy Time. This time I had to go in for an interview at my work to be hired on full time since my hours are up. So I went into my interview on the day I had to work afternoons, and the interview went over really good. I just have to wait for a spot to open up before I can actually get hired on. But before my shift started, there was like an hour, so I went to the thrift store that's right around the corner, and I found some good stuff. Pretty much everything I found, except maybe one thing, is from like the 70s. So let me show you what I got. Okay, first off, got this Far Side cup, which I thought that was funny. Gotta love the Far Side. Usually you find the good cups like that are all have chips out of them or something, but that one's perfect shape. And I found these. There's a bag full of animals here, and they're all from the 70s, I believe. Really cutesy, stylized animals. Lots of paint wear and stuff like that, but gives them character. I really like these little rabbits. I want to do something custom with them, but this yellow one's creepy. I want to do something custom because they got little chew marks on them. I don't know. I might just try to use some of my putty and fill in the cracks. Maybe paint them. But I like those rabbits. My daughter's probably going to end up with these other ones, maybe. Who knows? There's a giraffe. And then there's a gorilla. Which I didn't have this gorilla yet, so he's going in my King Kong collection. This kind of made me sad. This thing was probably really cool. Looks like a dragon body. But obviously the head is missing. And one of the feet. Part of the tail. I don't know why thrift stores throw this stuff in the bag. They probably don't even look at half the stuff. Just dump it into a bag and there you go. But it was in there, so I figured I'd show it. I don't know what it is, if anybody knows what the actual thing looks like, because I can't find any markings on it. But it probably looked really cool when it was whole. There's a stop sign. I don't know if maybe Hobbyman wants this. One of you car collectors, I don't know. It does scenes with their cars. It's pretty big. I mean, it's probably about, I'd say almost 3 inches high. Maybe 2.5. I'm not sure. But if somebody wants that, they can have it. But also in the bag with these animals was all these vintage, like dinosaurs and things. There was a couple dodo birds. I know these things are from the 70s. These things are really cool. There's the dodo birds. There's this one little dinosaur here. There's only one of those. A couple of these ankylosauruses. I like the head on this one. It's pretty cool. There's a saber-toothed cat that has like a rock or some kind of plaster or cement in his teeth, so I gotta dig that out. But that one's really cool. Love saber-tooths. It's one of these stegosauruses. And then there's 4 Nessies. So I thought that was cool. I like the Nessies. And there was a Triceratops, which had one of his horn tips broken. But for that age, they're in really good condition for being played with and all that stuff. Also, in the same bag, I'm still going. There's a few little people. There's this one. This one. And this one. And there was a couple other. There's this guy. Funny. And the clown, which I'm probably keeping the clown. And this bear, which is interesting. And this big giant hippo. This thing's heavy. It's like solid rubber. But I mean, it's still wiggly and stuff, but it's crazy. I don't know. I know this thing's from like the 70s and whatnot as well, but I can't find any maker's mark on it. Then, in a different bag, I found these cars here, and most of them are red lines, or from the 70s. I think the latest one was 80s maybe. This one says 1974 Tommy Bluebird U, or Nissan Bluebird U. This one, the door is open. I thought that was really cool. But this one's in really nice shape. Little bit of scuffing here and there, but not bad. And there's this hovercraft. Looks like it has sticker, a little bit of sticker damage on this side, but the other side sticker is nice. This one's Matchbox 1972. Pretty cool. Now this one I am keeping. This one is just so cool. But this one is a red line. Purple looking, almost like a prowler with a bubble dome. This thing is just so cool. This is the main reason I picked up this car bag. This one's Hot Wheels. It looks like 1967 Hong Kong Beatnik Bandit. That's what it's called. Very cool. I don't know if you guys can see that info there. I love this one though. This one is mine. The Overlord, like I was talking to you earlier, there's a couple, I don't know if your dad knows any information on, but these things are weird. I don't know if it's, I think it's plastic. This one says straight scoop there, but the weird thing is they have weird bottoms like this. It's like a big S. Let's see which way. There we go. Let's see if I can. It's like 19. Was that a 69? Made in Mexico. Sizzlers. And the bottom's pretty scuffed. I think that's a 69 anyway. Pretty sure that's a 69. Anyway. Bottom's a little scuffed. Like the paint on the windshield and the engine is off. But they are red lines. The wheels do move, but it's tough because of this bottom style they had. It's just very weird bottoms, and the same thing with this one. Has the same kind of bottom. And that one is, let's see, 1970. Also from Mexico. I don't know, maybe Mexico made this style of bottom, but it feels like plastic. The red line wheels do move. Just not sure what they are from. Also a Sizzlers. Then there's this helicopter. which I think this is made like a dollar store helicopter or something. I'm not sure. I couldn't see no, just the made in China sticker on the bottom. So this one's probably more recent. But I'm keeping this one. The other ones might be up for trade. Like, I don't know how rare these are or not. I'll have to do some research, but the other ones might be up for trade. If you guys have something good enough. But also, one of the fun things I found was this Guns of Navarone huge mountain playset. Now, I used to have this as a kid, but my mom sold it in a yard sale. So when I saw this at the thrift store, I had to get it. I mean, it's missing a bunch of pieces. Like, it's missing this platform thing like this. It also was missing the gun that went to that and the little tower piece in there, and then it's missing two of the platform pieces in the back. But it does have this little door, which is crazy. But the shell, the mountain shell, is in amazing condition. No cracks, no nothing. It's just beautiful. Needs to be dusted though. But it came with the one military figure and this tank, which I saw the tank first. I picked it up because I wanted to do a custom with tanks, but I will be keeping that one with the playset. I couldn't pass that up. I mean, the cheapest one I found on eBay, because I was looking for parts to fix it. There was one on eBay, worse condition, missing more parts, and they had to buy it now for $75. I got it for $1.50. So I was quite happy. Now I just need to find parts to complete it, because I would like to complete it and have another piece from my childhood restored. Okay, now the last thing from the thrift stores I got were these little, it's a Huey, Dewey, and Louie plus the girl Jello molds. There's Huey. There's Louie. There's the girl. Was her name Daisy? I'm not sure. I can't remember. And Dewey. I thought these were cool. And they definitely look like they're from the 70s. Can't see a maker's mark on them yet. So I have to look more into that. But that's my thrift store finds. And then I went to the store, and Walmart hasn't been coming out with any new figures, but they re-released the first wave. So I ended up picking the Flame Trooper up that I needed, and the actual Trooper. So now I got those at least, which I've been wanting those, but been waiting for them to come back out again. There you go. Thanks for watching, and until my next video, peace.